It's the Hook Cam back again with another film breakdown. I really wanted to break into this Niners film, and I want to give you guys reasons as Niner fans to not worry about Jimmy G. I know that he's had a ton of chatter about him. Everybody in the media wants to kind of play up the fact that he's, maybe they signed him to too much money too early or whatever it is, but they're all trying to gas him up like he's not that great. And I think he's going to be a stud quarterback. I think that there's plenty of reason to think in this Chiefs game that he's ready to go for the regular season and he's ready for a breakout year. If you could even call it that, I think that he's already a good quarterback, and I think he's just going to reestablish that really throughout the duration of this next year. So obviously last week against the Broncos, no, he didn't have a great game, right? He didn't have a great game at all. He got pressured a ton. He threw a couple of bad balls. He threw some bad balls in this game as well, and let's not act like that didn't happen, because it did. Absolutely, he did throw some bad balls in this game, but he also had 5 or 6 really good balls that not a lot of guys in the league could throw right now. So I want to break into that. Before I get into the film, though, I would enjoy it so much. It would make me so happy if you guys could like and subscribe. I hate saying that. I think it's corny. I think it's cheesy. But my channel has been gaining some traction. I've been getting a lot of suggestions, a lot of feedback, and I love interacting with you guys. So if you guys could like and subscribe, I would very much enjoy that and appreciate that. So with all that cheesy stuff being said, let's get into some real football. So first things first, 3rd and 6. What we're going to get, we got trips bunched down at the bottom here, and we're going to get an out route from number 1 down here, which Jimmy G is going to put right on the money. And I want to tell you guys the difficulty of this throw. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. All in all, it's only about an 8-yard gain, right? When it's all said and done, it's only about 8 yards, but we have to take a couple of things into account here. Number 1, it's an opposite hash throw, and he's got to put a lot on this thing to get it to that spot, right? He takes his 3, makes a great read, and puts that ball right where it needs to be for a first down. An outstanding throw to Goodwin. Schemed up really well too. I love what the Niners are doing here, pushing vertically with 2 and 3, right? These two cats right here, they're pushing upfield and then giving Goodwin a nice free release to that out of bounds, or to the sidelines, excuse me. So great throw from Jimmy G, puts a little bit on it. And again, we got to remember, man, this guy hasn't played in legit football games in 10 months. So there's going to be a little bit of a adjustment period, right? We have to acknowledge that. But at the same time, I don't think that we need to throw everything away and say Jimmy G got paid too much. Let's wait to see what he can do this season when he's injury free and playing with a solid offense and a solid defense behind him. This next play here that I want to break down for you, I think it's important, right? When guys are coming back from injury, I think that, the physical aspect of them probably isn't going to be the same, and that's just the harsh truth of it, right? He goes through the ACL, and it's tough on your knees, it's tough on your legs, it's tough to come back from. It's much easier than it used to be, but that's still going to mess with the psyche of a quarterback. But what I love about this play from Jimmy G is the way that he goes through his progressions and then just hits his check down, right? Now, this throw isn't necessarily the greatest of throws, but look at this. This is his 3rd read on this play, right? He goes through 1, 2, and 3, hits his back on a check down, and that's an easy money. That's easy money for him, right? Now, the thing that I would worry about is if he's going through his first progression right here, he's worried. And he knows that that's covered up, right? He's worried. He starts panicking, looks at number 2. If he forces that ball, then I'm worried about Jimmy G, right? His mind's not in the right spot. But no, he knows what he's doing. He's a systematic quarterback, just like a lot of guys are, right? He goes through his 3 reads, dumps this thing off to Juszczyk, who's able to make a man miss and almost get to that first down marker. So again, this isn't the greatest throw of all time, and I'm not trying to gas him up like it is. But what it does show me is that he's mentally in the right frame of mind. He's not going to go and force a ball in there. He's not trying to prove to anybody that, hey, I still have the arm, I still can power things with my lower body and get this ball out. Nope, he's going to go through his reads. He's going to make the smart decision and get that ball out and let his team live to fight another down. So again, the mental aspect of a quarterback, just important as the physical aspect of him, and I think Jimmy G showed us some promise with that last throw. All right, fellas, this might be my favorite throw from this preseason game here. 3rd and 3. Jimmy's going to be having some pressure coming over here from the top of the formation. He's just going to, honestly, he slides in the pocket a little bit, slides up in the pocket, and delivers a gorgeous ball down the sidelines to 13 here. I mean, this is a no-fear throw. He's stepping up. He's not worried about dudes grabbing at his knee. He's getting the ball out and putting this thing right where it needs to be in the bucket, right? Perfect release, drops it right in the bucket over a defender. That's exactly what you want from your franchise quarterback, man. Just dissecting, taking his shots, not getting freaked out about the pressure, trusting his O-line, putting that thing right where it needs to be, beating that cover one. So again, just more reason why I think Jimmy's ready to go for this season. He's a stud of a quarterback, and I'm not worried about him at all. And this is going to lead into the next throw, which, again, the last throw and this one, I'm debating on which one's my favorite, all right? You're going to get a wheel from Matt Breida down here into the end zone. Outstanding ball. But what's more impressive to me is when he releases this thing, right? The timing on this ball is absolutely perfect. So is the placement, okay? It could be a little bit more in so Breida doesn't have to dive for it. Yeah, absolutely, okay? But all that's happening down here is you're going to get a crosser from number one. Breida's just going to work over the top. And it's just a great ball. Really nothing more you can say about it, right? I'm not the best when it comes to quarterback mechanics. I leave that for the QB guys. But I know that he's stepping up into the pocket, no fear, just delivering a nice little bread basketball for Breida to pick up for a touchdown. Back-to-back great throws from your Q. And again, just more reason not to worry about the guy. Give Jimmy G the keys and let him go, because I have all the faith in the world that he's going to bring the Niners to a pretty solid season here. Last play here that I want to show to you guys why I believe Jimmy G is ready to roll for this season. We're going 2-minute drill here, okay? You need yardage. You need to get your guys into field goal range. That's the main point. If you can go for 6, go for 6 because you got time, okay? Jimmy G's dropping back, steps up into the pocket. Look at where his feet are when he makes this throw, okay? His feet are pointing to either throw here or over to the sidelines over here on a comeback. The plane of where he's at is uneven, but he still delivers a really good ball to their tight end who's able to pick up some good yardage. It's over backers. It's a lot of touch, but it's a good ball and it's a confident ball, right? He's hitting his guy who's coming across the formation. A good route by him. But again, it's one of those throws that if he was shaky with his confidence, he's probably not throwing. He doesn't trust his arm to get over there. But with where his feet are placed, it looks like he's going somewhere else with the ball. You can see these two defensive players are coming over to the back thinking he's going to check it down, but he floats this thing over the top right to his tight end. Nice, easy completion. Good throw from him. And just more reason to believe that he's ready to roll for this season, okay? Now, again, in this game, he does make some throws that aren't the best. They're not the best decisions. They're not the best of throws. I completely understand that, and I agree with it. I'm not going to act like they didn't happen. I'm trying to show you guys why I think he's ready, not why I think he's not, right? These are supporting my argument. But again, yes, there were some bad decisions. But I think that with those, we need to also agree that he made some great throws down the sideline. He shows confidence in his arm. And he's making the right decision. So I think that the psyche as well as his physical status are both up to par, and he's ready to go for this season. So again, Niners fans, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you agree with me, and I hope that you are behind your guy, because I think 10 could lead you to some big things this year. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. If you did learn something, please drop a like, subscribe. I know I hate saying that, it's corny as hell, but it is helping my channel grow a little bit. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.